What is up, guys? Karataka here, and today I'm here with another Digimon deck profile. Today we'll be doing a deck profile on the Jesmon updated deck from the ST-12. So without further ado, let's get right into the deck profile. So let's go over with the level 6s first. So first off, we're going to be running 4 of the new Jesmon. I've been playtesting the ratios for this, and I definitely feel like this is the best Jesmon now that we have the new Savior Huckmon. This one can only call from hand, but your source lets you call from trash, so it kind of evens it out. And yeah, overall his blitz is very good, and his extra security check is also very nice. So even though this deck has less OTK potential, because we're not running 4 Saber Hakumons, we still have that extra bit of oomph from our attacks. Next, we're running 1 of the BT6 Jesmon. This is just here for you to get that piercing in case you're playing it against a deck with heavy blockers. Black is still a lot heavily played where my locals are, so that's why I'm playing this. I might actually bump this up to 2 if I don't like the... depends on some more testing in the future, but for now I think 1 is fine. Next is the Blitz Omnimon from BT5. This is obviously very compatible with this deck. This deck can search for Royal Knights, and he is a Royal Knight, so you can run more than 1 if you want. So I see some people running 2 Blitz Omnimons. I think that's perfectly fine as well, but I think 5 level 6s and 1 level 7 is just a little bit more consistent. Because most of the time you want to hit that level 6, and the level 7 is just the icing on top when you want to go for the finisher. And there are multiple ways to finish with this deck, so I think 1 Omni is fine for now. He's also very good for just having a little bit of battle destruction, not battle destruction, option effect destruction negation. So yeah, there's that. Next, for the level 5s, we are going to be running 4 of the new Savior Huckmon. So this one, on evolution, this unit gets the effect to attack active units. So this one is kind of like the new sort of judgment. We're not running any in this deck. I think some people do run it, but space is really tight. Especially, it was tight before, but it's especially tight now. And the Herald skill is very good. On attack, you can play a Sistermon, or if this card is a Royal Knight, you can play a Sistermon from your hand or trash without paying its cost. So keep in mind that Omnimon is in Royal Knight, so he'll proc if you attack with Omnimon. So there's that. And of course we're running this 1 Saber Huckmon from BT6. This is the only one that we can run because it's limited to 1 now. He's obviously the best option to go into, but sometimes you just can't, so we're gonna run them 1. And for the other level 5, we're running Chimeramon. Chimeramon is here to help you get an extra attack, just like Blitz Omni. And he can help you fetch sources back from your trash. So he's overall he's a very, very good card. And he's a very compatible level 5 with this deck, because you can use your Sistermon Noirs to Jogress into this one. So for example, if you play 2, you can just activate their effect and Jogress into your Chimeramon, and then activate its effect to put another level 5 or less Digimon into your source. So it's a very, very good card. I might actually run more, but I think right now 2 is a pretty decent number. Now look for level 4s. We're running 4 of the security check Greymon. This one is here to help you get some extra security checks, because with the new Jesmon, this is the main way you'll deal out damage. This Tai and your Savior Jesmon, your new Jesmon, just goes for 4 security. It's pretty good. Alternatively, we have 3 of the new Jesmon, Bao Huckmon. So this one gives your Hakuman and Royal Knights plus 1000 power. So again, compatible with Omnimon, so even when you blitz with it, it doesn't crash as easy. And we have a little bit of control here. This is here to remove 5k or less DP Digimon. So they help you remove some Sistermons in mirror matches. And yeah, overall, pretty good. There's bound to be some small Digimon on the board. A lot of decks play small Digimon. So we have that for removal. For the level 3s, we are going to be running 4 of the Huckmon from BT6. This card helps you unbrick, and it's just one of the best searchers in the game right now because the card pool that you can search from is very big. Just search for Huckmons, Sistermons, and Jesmon, and you just pick 2 out of the 5 that you see. So it's pretty good. You'll see why the ratio is kind of weird in this build a bit later, but next we're running 3 of the ST-12 Hakuman. This is the one that gives you +1 memory when you play a Sistermon. And its inherent skill is just to give your Hakuman or Royal Knights +1000 power. And we are going to be running 4 of the Hakuman from BT7. This is just to help you search out your Sistermons. Filter out your deck a bit. Reduce the clutter. So it's quite good. For the Sistermons, we are going to be running 2 Sistermon Noir from BT6 and 2 Sistermon Noir from ST-12. This one helps you get 1 memory on play, so it's a 3 cost on hard cast. And this one helps you look at the top 3 cards of your deck and add a Royal Knight or a Huckmon to your hand, and then you discard the rest. It also gives your Royal Knights reboot, which is actually pretty good. That way you kind of protect it from battle, unless your opponent has a way to destroy it by attacking into it unsuspended. But at least it's a little bit of protection, because a lot of times before, when you didn't have the blocker Sistermon, or you just didn't have any effects to protect it, they would just get destroyed by battle. So yeah, this is one of the ways that you can protect it. We have more than one way to protect it, but that's one. Another way is to have your Sistermon Blanc from BT6, just to use your Sistermons as blockers. So we're running 2 of these, and we're running 2 Sistermon Blanc from ST-12. Originally, I didn't like this card, but it having decoy, that's actually pretty good. There's just a lot of security decks right now, so this one helps you protect your at least protects your Huckmon once from destruction effects. So I like that. Originally I was only running 1, but I felt like 2 is a better option. It really depends on your meta. So the ratios for the Sistermons are all completely up to you. If you don't like this ratio, you can just tune it to your liking. I think there's some decks that don't run any of these, or they don't run any of these. But yeah, it's entirely up to you guys. And running 1 of the Sistermon Blanc Awaken just gives you a little bit of recovery and retrieval, because on deletion you can add a Hakuman or a Sistermon or a Jesmon to your hand. So pretty good. Don't really have space for more than 1 right now though, so we're running that 1. And we're running 2 ties. Ties is here to help you get some extra security checks. Might bump this up to 1 more, but I think 2 is fine. We have ways to... You're not entirely relying on tie. Jesmon having Blitz really helps the deck, so you don't really need the tie. And here's another really good card in addition to the deck. So we're running 4 of the new delay option from the ST-12. So this one is on play. You can look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and then you can add a Huckmon or a Sistermon or a Royal Knight card to your hand, and then you can just discard the rest and then move this card to battle area. And its delay effect is the next time you would Digivolve, you can reduce the cost by 1. So some people might think getting 2 memory is better, but you have to think this is only a 2 cost to play, so it's actually pretty good. You get a search, search 1 less card, and the other stuff goes to trash. But going to trash might be helpful because you can potentially just dump a bunch of Sistermons into trash, so show that your savior Huckmon's inherent skill can play them back. And then we're running 1 delicate plan. This is just here to give your Jesmon more protection again. So overall, game plan for this deck is very simple. Just build up your Jesmon. Try to keep it alive by either using options to negate destruction by having delay, to negate it getting punched by having a blocker, or yeah, that's pretty much it. It is a very easy to use deck, but it does brick. It still bricks. As you can see, the ratios are really weird, but that's because we have to play the Sistermons. And these ones kind of help you a bit as well, because this one helps you draw. This one helps you draw as well. And this one helps you search. The new Sistermon helps you search. And then we also have the option that helps you search. So these cards definitely help you unbrick a lot, but there's still a chance for you to brick in your opening hand because of the ratios we're running. But consistency wise, I think it is a lot better than before. And yeah, I really like this deck. Jesmon is, one of my favorite decks back in BT6, and so I'm glad it has a little bit of life in this set again. And it's going to get more life in BT10 when Jesmon X Antibody, and I think maybe Jesmon GX, I don't know, comes out. You're going to see another updated deck for this, but yeah, for now it's doing pretty well in the meta as well, I think. Doing better than the Ragnarlord deck. I am playtesting with that as well, so you're going to see that pretty soon. But that's pretty much it for this deck, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Of course, there's different ratios that you can run, especially as I mentioned before, with the Jesmons, and then the Sistermons, and of course the Omnimons. But I think the level 5s are pretty set, for me at least. I guess the other option that is up in the air is if you want to run one more Chimeramon, but I think 2 is fine. You don't really have that many level 6s anyway, so don't want to be a little bit too bottom heavy. And then the level 3s is also a point of contention. I think some people might run even less than me, and some people run more. If there's not a lot of security control decks or Bell-Someone decks in your meta, you can take this out for another Huckmon so that you have a pretty normal number of level 3s. And also, if you don't like any of the Jesmons that are currently running, Huckmons that are running this deck, you can run the promo Huckmon from the tournament pack. The one that activates in security. I think that one's also a option for some people, just because it activates in trash, or in security, so that you can grab it back to hand so that you can unbrick yourself. But I like these new Huckmons a little bit more, so that's why I'm playing them. I think most people will replace the Power Game one. People get rid of this and run the promo one instead. But I don't know. I kind of like this as well. This actually comes in more handy than you might think. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this deck, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave the comments down below. But this is Karataku. If you guys want to support the channel, use the links down below. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm definitely behind on deck profiles for BT9. I think I still have Ordinimon to post. I also updated my Dukemon to use the Rise Greymon engine instead with the X Antibody as well. So that's a pretty interesting deck to play. But yeah, Ragnarlord is also coming next week probably. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!